What's up, everybody? This is Bat with the United Institute of Music, Science, and Arts. And today, with our Serious Systems series for improvisation, we're going to talk about the Whole Tone City. You ready to go to Whole Tone City? All right, now your whole tone scales, there's only two. And they're not really scales, they're symmetrical. These are what we call the first six symmetrical scales. You know, your chromatic scale, and you know the chromatic scale is built off of all your whole steps, right? So that's the next ones that we deal with are your two whole tone scales. All right. Now our two whole tone scales, we use the analogy of Adam and Eve. Okay, because you've got the creator scale, which is all the 12 notes in music, and Adam and Eve. So we're going to start on A for Adam, right? Now the whole tone scales are all whole steps. They're all whole steps, right? And so if you build one off of A, it's 6 notes. And if you build one off E for Eve, that's the other 6 notes, right? So there's only two. You can see them, you see them. And so those are the two whole tone scales. Now, these are very useful as systems for improvisation, all right? So just, you don't want to just use them as a scale, right? But as you know, you see them, and you can use them as a series, right? So just to tell you real quick, any dominant chord. So if we say our A whole tone series, right? Well, it's going to be A7, B7, D flat or C sharp, E flat 7 or D sharp 7, right? F7, G7, and then your A7. Because all those dominant notes, all those dominant chords go with that one. So on any dominant chord you can play that whole tone scale off any of those dominants in that series, right? And so if you go up to Eve, you got the other series, right? So you got E7, F sharp 7, B flat, C7, D7, and then E7. So the whole tone, whenever you see a dominant chord, you can play the corresponding whole tone scale that goes with it, okay? And pretty soon you won't think of it as, we just use this to get you started, A and E, Adam and Eve, whole tone scales, but they're good for any of those dominant chords, all right? So they don't have a beginning or end, you dig? So we use them in systems. So take anything you like as well. Like, you could take a chord you like, right? Say like a nice voicing like that, a fourth voicing, right? And you can move that in whole steps, right? practice like that. Practice things in whole steps, right? You know, and then you'll be familiar. You'll start to get familiar with how that whole tone movement. You know, because many music is just movement. You know, there's only so many moves you can make, but it's slick when you can move your ideas around in the whole tone system. Okay, so this is what we like to call is your whole tone city. You dig? So if you guys enjoy that little short thing, you can get this whole PDF. They've got a PDF with some more exercises, and you get that for free. Just follow the link below, okay? And also join our community. Join the United Institute of Music, Science, and Arts. And I'll see you next time. Thank you so much. Happy music making.